What's poppin' with Gucci, guys? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. Today's video is going to be different than all of my videos because it's something that I've never shown on the channel before. Today we're actually going apartment hunting, and I'll tell you why later. Our appointment is in about 13 minutes and it takes about 15 minutes to get there, so I'll see you guys soon. What's up, you guys? We just parked and I had to pay for parking. Luckily there was another 30 minutes put inside already, so I only had to spend like $2 or $3. But we're walking towards the apartment right now, and the reason why I'm looking for an apartment is because right now I'm living with family, but I can't live with them forever, so now's the time to really start looking for apartments. And not gonna lie, these apartments are kind of expensive, but I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'm just really excited for this. It's high rise, it's downtown San Jose, and I guess we'll see how it goes. Alright, so we're currently waiting outside of this apartment complex right now because the doors are locked and nobody's in the front desk for whatever reason. I just called into that little machine there, but the guy who answered wasn't even at the front desk, or he doesn't even work here. So we're just waiting for that right now, but I'm super excited for this apartment because it's sort of like a high rise, and I think I'm gonna be aiming for like the 4th or 5th floor, maybe even the 6th floor. And this apartment I'm really excited for because it's really not too expensive as well compared to like all of the surrounding apartments. I think for a 1-bedroom it starts at $2,200 per month, which is really good because some studios go up to like almost $3,000 here. Currently this would be my #1 choice, but we're still gonna look around at other ones. Alright, you guys, so we're on the 3rd floor, and unfortunately the first start of the process wasn't so pleasant because we had to wait like an additional 30 minutes or so. We are on the 3rd floor. On the left hand side here is all of the amenities. This is the fitness center. I think it's closed. The bad part about parking here though, it's an additional $100 a month, and then it's like up to $200 for a reserved parking spot, which I kind of expected since it's downtown LA, or downtown San Jose. But here's the courtyard. Okay, now we're on the right hand side of the building, which is where all the rooms are, as you can see by the numbers there. I think we're going to room 316, room 319 actually. So it's gonna be a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment, and it's around 600 plus square feet, which is a pretty nice size compared to the other studios that I was looking at. First glance, this apartment seems like my old dorms that I used to live in back in college, so I really miss it. Kind of brings that feeling of nostalgia. But here is the room. Alright, so as you enter, there's like 2 different coat closets, which is a lot of space. I don't even know if I'm gonna need this much space since it's pretty much gonna be me living by myself, but 2 coat closets. I'm guessing it's in case somebody else lives with you. A nice size refrigerator, upgraded stainless steel appliances, which is pretty nice. Lots of cupboard space. If we enter in here, this is the bedroom. It's not huge. It's smaller than the one that I live in right now, but I think it'll do if it's just for sleeping. And then if you come in here, there's a huge closet, which I actually really like. Pretty nice sized bedroom. I don't think I would put a TV. The weird thing about this bedroom is that there's this weird glass. So in case you have any guests over, they can literally put their face there and peek at you. Wait, 1 second. So there's not too much else for this apartment. I'm guessing this would be the area where I would be putting my desk, either on this side of the wall so I can get some sunlight up in here. But the thing about this very apartment is that this is on the 3rd floor. So it's pretty much the first level above the ground. So we walked in from that door here. Here's the courtyard that we looked at earlier. Okay, I really don't like the lighting in here, especially on camera because it's making me all orange, but on to the next apartment.
Okay, give me about 2 minutes, I'll be right up there.
Sounds good. Alright guys, we're in room 616 instead, which is my area code, which is super cool. The one downstairs for some reason wasn't opening, so he took us to this one. It is a little bit different than the one downstairs, but overall, it's still pretty nice. You will see that you lose 2 spots of closet space though, which is a negative. As soon as you walk in, you can see that it is a bathroom, which is not as big as the other one. And then walking into the main space, the second door that you see is the laundry. So the other laundry was actually inside the bathroom, which I really liked because I can put all of my detergent and all that inside the not the medicine cabinet, but those built-in shelves. Overall, it's still really nice to have a built-in washer and dryer inside the room. Temperature control. And then similar to the other apartment, this is bedroom, which is kind of dark, unfortunately. These are the only lights where... There, we can brighten it up a little bit. But if you come in here, you get a same closet and everything. It's just smaller as well. Same size room though. It doesn't look any bigger or smaller. You still get the same glass window. It does look a little bit more rectangular. The other one was just kind of weird. It was like this. But as you can see outside, it's a lot brighter compared to the last one. So lastly, we are now in the kitchen / living room. Have a nice refrigerator here, and then I guess this would be like a closet space / pantry. Same stainless steel appliances by Whirlpool, dishwasher, and then this is my favorite part. This is what I was missing in the other apartment because the ones that I looked online had this big glass window here. And as you can see outside, you can see all the buildings, so at night it's gonna look really, really pretty. And you can just see like all the other surrounding apartments as well. The only thing that I don't like about this window is when you look down, it's just parking and then it's just a rooftop of another building, which is, I don't know, I don't like it. Overall, we're in a pretty nice area because the San Pedro Square Market is right there. And there's a lot of surrounding restaurants, eateries, and just really cool stuff to do. Again, we are in downtown San Jose, so in case there's any events, I can certainly go to them, and most of them are free to go to. So yeah, these are the only 2 apartments from this building that we're looking at. The next one is gonna be about 10 minutes away or so. I don't think it's gonna be as nice as this one in terms of like being a high rise, which is exactly what I want. The thing that I don't like about this place is again, the parking, and then if you view downstairs, it doesn't look as nice either. But I do like how it's super high in the sky. Not in the sky, but like, you know, pretty high up here. And again, you can see the highway, the night lights. So it's gonna be pretty nice. Overall, if I was to rate these apartments from 0 to 10, I would say that this one would be probably around a 7 at best. Just because the experience of touring this place wasn't like top notch. Anyways, I've had enough of these apartments. Let's go on to the next one. All right, y'all, we are at the second location now, and here it is. Looks pretty nice. It's more of like a community, I would say, compared to the one downtown. When we were leaving the one downtown, some resident came downstairs and told the leasing office that somebody broke into his apartment and like smashed up everything. So I don't know how I feel about that place anymore. Again, it's downtown, so it's kind of expected, but the apartment was supposed to be gated and everything. You need a pass to get into the parking garage, and you need a key to actually access all of the elevators and the doors. So I don't understand like how that person got their place broken into, but not a good sign. Anyways, we're at our second location. Super excited to go check it out. Yo, what's going on, guys? So we just got checked in, or they wrote down like a list of apartments for us to check into. There's 4 different types or styles that we're gonna take a look at, which is more than I expected, which is really cool because now we can see all of the different styles. First impressions, this lobby was a lot more like finished compared to the other one. The other one felt like they just kind of threw like a couch and like a couple magazines around and just called it good. And I think the staff member here was a lot more attentive and more friendlier in terms of like helping me. So I really appreciate that. I'm hoping the apartments that we see is gonna be really nice though. So let's go take a look. All right, so this is the first apartment that we're taking a look at. As you enter, same thing as the other apartments. You enter, the bathroom is like right at the start, which is really nice because if you ever have guests over, they can come like freshen up or whatever, or use the bathroom. I like the color scheme here more than the other one. I like how the other glass had the lighting though. It seemed more modern. Unfortunately, there's no like built-in shelves like the other one had, so I'm gonna have to find a place to put everything else. I'm guessing maybe under the sink should be fine because there's plenty of space down here, and then you have these little drawers on the side. Anyways, let's take a look out here. Oh yeah, this one is a studio by the way, so it's gonna be a little bit smaller. Although when I first walked in here, it didn't feel that way. It felt more inviting, it was more open. There's a ton of storage here. The kitchen is at the very beginning here, and as you can see, it's like a long island, or there's just a lot of space for me to do everything in case I ever want to cook or wash dishes. I like how the dishwasher is right next to the sink as well, because, you know, for us Asians, we like using dishwashers for like a rack. One thing that I didn't like is how the refrigerator is on the opposite end. Preferably, I would like it like along the same side as the kitchen. But I guess this isn't too bad. In case I'm ever cooking, I can easily access it. Whereas if it was over here, then I have to walk all the way down here. Anyways, this is gonna be where everything is. I would imagine putting a bed either on the side here or just facing out here. I do have a pretty nice desk as well, which I can put alongside this wall. I don't know about that though, because I do like the lighting here. So maybe I'll put the desk here instead. I guess we'll just have to see. But I believe this apartment here is about 523 square feet or so, which is enough for like one person. This is actually really nice. And the really positive thing about this apartment is that it's gonna be a lot cheaper than the one that we looked at downtown. So the last thing that I wanna show you guys in this apartment is this massive walk-in closet. And I mean massive, like it could double down as another office. Like we were just joking, Ashley and I were talking about how we would put a desk in here and this would be her office. So literally it's huge. Like I can spin around here. There's a lot of racks here. We can put stuff on top, and then you can hang your clothes. And then all my suitcases and stuff, or like miscellaneous stuff, I can just hide in here because there's so much room. So I really like that. Whereas the other closets, you know, they had the sliding door, which didn't feel as big. But this is the first apartment that we're taking a look at. Overall first impressions, really, really nice. I think the price point starts around $1,700 to $1,800 for a studio, which is not that bad considering like how much I would be spending in a year. It makes a pretty big difference comparing this one to the downtown one. But yeah, I like this. I would rate this studio probably around 8.5 out of 10. That's pretty good. Now let's go look at the other apartments. Oh yeah, the lady at the front desk mentioned that the 6th and 7th floor weren't ready yet. I prefer to be a little bit higher. She said the 6th floor would be ready by like next month, and then the 7th floor would be ready by January. So preferably I would wait until December for the 6th floor. I don't know if I want to be at the very top. It might have this advantages, but again, during the summers or whatever, it might be at a disadvantage as well. Okay, so this is the second apartment. Walking in, same thing with the bathroom. And then here's the kitchen. I kind of like it because it's more of an L shape. I thought that originally I wouldn't like this style, but I was thinking about how I could put bar stools here and just eat up on the counter, especially because of these really cool looking lights here. But this apartment is huge. Literally, like I can put a wall here and rent out this room to like another person, because once you see the bedroom, you'll understand. This is the living room. Unfortunately, there's no lights, so it's kind of dark. Also, a really bad thing about this apartment is that it's facing all of this stuff here. I don't know if you guys can see outside, but there is a lot of construction going on, and I've read reviews online where people complain about all the noise in the mornings and things like that. So I hope if I end up choosing this place that it won't be as noisy as they mentioned. All right, so let's walk into the bedroom right now. Look how big it is. This is as big as the studio itself, I would say. Like bigger than the living room of the studio. The bad part is that it's carpet, which I kind of don't want. But aside from that, it's huge. I can put my desk in here. I can put my bed in here. This is all I need, honestly. I don't even need that out, like that space out there. And the really cool thing about this bedroom is this door right here. But let's look at this closet first. Another really nice sized closet. It's not as big as the studio. Regardless of that, there's still enough room for me to put all my suitcases and hang my clothes up. And then finally, the last thing through this door is the bathroom. The same bathroom that is from the entrance. So here's the entrance. There's the bathroom, and then this door, again, goes to the bedroom. Pretty nice overall. I wonder how much this one costs though. I'm guessing it's definitely gonna be around $2,300 or more, just due to all of the space. I don't know if I would personally go for this one because I don't need all of this extra space. I feel like I would just be spending extra money filling up the space that is available so it doesn't look as empty. Anyways, on to the third apartment. All right, this is the second to last apartment we're looking at, the third one. I'm not gonna show you guys the kitchen first this time. Instead, I'm gonna show you guys the bedroom and all that. As you walk in, on the left side here is the washer and dryer. Same thing as the other ones, which is pretty nice because it's right by the entrance. And then leading into this door here is the bathroom. Good sized bathroom, nice hardwood floors. Color scheme is nice. Nice shower. And then similar to the second apartment that we looked at, it leads into the bedroom, which is pretty cool. So you don't have to like walk out to the living room to go to the bathroom. You could just open this door and you'll be right in there. The bad part about this room is that it feels kind of small, and also the closet isn't as nice as the other ones. This one is similar to like the first apartments that we looked at, the ones downtown, where you like open it or you slide it open instead of like a walk-in closet. And this room feels a little bit smaller than the second one that we looked at as well. And the layout isn't as nice. So I can imagine myself putting a bed here and a dresser there, but I can't open this door too wide, otherwise it will hit it every single time. And then it just looks awkward with these shelves here. Like I get it's extra storage space, but it's awkward. The most awkward thing is actually this space right here. So it's supposed to be like the living room area because the cable insert is right there, so I can imagine a TV here, but then where would you put the couch? If you put it here, it's gonna block the patio, so it's just really weird. I like this though, because in case you ever put a little dining set here, this would be nice because you'll see that it looks outside, so you can see the sunlight coming inside. I like this island here. You can put bar stools. I like the lighting. Really modern, really nice. The kitchen is really nice in general. But yeah, the only two things that I don't like is the bedroom and then this part here. On to the fourth and last one. All right, welcome to the fourth and final apartment. It is in a corner, so as you walk in, you can see that it kind of like folds right here. Right in that corner here. But as you walk in, on the right side is the laundry. I like how all the laundries are really close to the front door. I don't know, it just seems like it's gonna be further away from the main space that you're gonna be in. But on the right side here is the bathroom. I like how there's these cabinets here so you can store all your stuff inside. I want to keep my apartment more minimalistic, so the fewer things out as possible, the better, at least in my opinion. It's really bright in here. I really like how there's like an extra light in the shower, but sizing wise, it looks around the same. Again, I don't like these shelves here. Makes the apartment look kind of cheap. And if we just walk into the bedroom here, it's kind of weird shaped, which I don't really like. The bed would go somewhere alongside here, but it can't be too close to the closet either. Otherwise, it might hit that door. I forgot which direction this apartment is facing. I don't think it's gonna get much sunlight. I think the apartments over there have the most sunlight, but I do appreciate how there is a window here, if there is any sunlight whatsoever in the mornings. And then if we just go out here in the living room, good sized space. This is definitely better than the other one. If you wanna entertain, if you wanna put a couch here, if you wanna put a TV right here, it's literally perfect. And then you can have like a small coffee table or whatnot, put some plants in the corner. I don't like how this apartment doesn't have an island here though. Like, sure, it wouldn't be a little bit more crowded here, but I think if you were to ever have people over, it would be perfect. So if they just added a little island here, I think that would really complete this apartment. Unfortunately, they didn't. And then one thing I noticed was that there isn't a coat closet in this apartment either. There is a huge size closet in there though. I don't know if I showed you guys, but let's walk in there real quick. Here's the closet. Same thing as like the first or second apartment that we looked at. You can fit a desk in there if you really wanted to, but I'm not gonna do that. And then lastly, patio, good size. And then there is extra storage in there, which wasn't available in the other apartments. So I guess there's little bits here and there that really set each apartment apart. I guess I'll just have to go home, take all of this in and see which one I like the most for this complex. I don't know how I feel about the other apartment anymore downtown, just due to the fact that that guy came down to the leasing office and said that somebody broke into his apartment. Really don't like that because safety is huge to me. I don't want my car to get broken into. I don't want my apartment to get broken into. I just want to be somewhere where it's not too expensive and where it's not dangerous, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go home and see what other apartments there is to tour. I don't wanna rush into anything yet. I'm hoping within the next month or two, I'll really set my decision and then ultimately make a video of me moving in, which is gonna be super fun, by the way. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was a lot of fun for me to film. I've never done anything like this before. So if you have any suggestions, feedback, or anything like that, feel free to drop a comment down below. Overall, it's a pretty interesting day. I'm glad I got to tour these apartments. Sorry if there's an echo in here, by the way. But yeah, I'm really liking this apartment here. I might go for the studio just because it's cheaper, and personally, I don't need all the extra space. My girlfriend thinks differently. She thinks that extra space is nice, which I agree to an extent, I guess. But personally for me though, I don't need all that extra space. And I can always move out or like change into a different apartment later after my lease ends. And again, that's if I need the extra space. But yeah, it's getting late, so we're about to head back home, grill up some steaks, call it a night, eat some dinner, you know? Again, if you guys enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below. But as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.